child, and marveled as the youngster grew and became uncommonly strong. Now the boy, known as Goku, is on his own and has become the sole guardian of his grandfather's most mystical possession, his Dragon Ball.
Recording the video. Hello. Okay, so sorry if I have to be a little close this time. Just water. Excuse me. What I wanted to do today, I took a little inspiration from myself, and I wanted to essentially try to make like a book list of Circuit, a book version of Circuit. I have 3 books that I keep with me at all times right now, and I wanted to do kind of a run through between those 3, just really quickly, and I'm going to do them in order of a strict importance that you're going to see in a minute. So first up, what we have is Anthem. I talked about Anthem in Circuit. It is a crazy work of art by Ayn Rand. Just to read the back. My happiness is not the means to any end. It is the end. It is its own goal. It is its own purpose. Ayn Rand, Anthem. This novella by Ayn Rand was first published in England in 1938. It takes place at some unspecified future date when mankind has entered another dark age characterized by irrationality, collectivism, and socialistic thinking and economics. Technological advancement is now carefully planned when it is allowed to occur at all, and the concept of individuality has been eliminated. For example, the use of the word I is punishable by death. Rand, as a teenager, lived in Soviet Russia, initially conceived Anthem as a play. This is a novel upholding Rand's central principles of her philosophy and of her heroes: reason, values, volition, and individualism. It's beautifully well made. Truth be told, I don't know what distinguishes a novella from a play. I'm Hispanic, so I only know novela, which is soap dramas. Hispanic soap dramas from back in the day. Also entertaining. Yeah, but I believe the Ayn Rand takes the cake when it comes to philosophical bindings. It is not even 100 pages, probably around, at least this version, it's 63 pages. I read it in probably the span of 2 hours with breaks, but just like, I'm talking like a break to go use the bathroom, and like maybe that's it, like to get some, to drink water, but 2 hours, like, you know, straight. It's perfect because it keeps you glued. I keep it with me for that reason. It carries almost like a sentimental value. And I want to go like on I want to go on a video version of Anthem entirety. I want to read the whole thing. We're gonna go through it, specifically through the parts that I feel deserve not only a gloss over, but they deserve their whole essay. Anthem. We have Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Cool marble etching, right? It's philosophical, obviously. He is a Stoic philosophizer.
Now he's a philosophizer.
Reading the back. It is philosophy that has the duty of protecting us. Without it, no one can lead a life free of fear or worry. For several years of his turbulent life, in which he was dogged by ill health, exile, and danger, Seneca was the guiding hand of the Roman Empire. This selection of Seneca's letters shows him upholding the ideals of Stoicism, the wisdom of the self-possessed person immune to life's setbacks, while valuing friendship and courage and criticizing the harsh treatment of slaves and the cruelties in the gladiatorial arena. The humanity and wit revealed in Seneca's interpretation of Stoicism is a moving and inspiring declaration of the dignity of the individual mind. Beautifully said. This I am not completely through, probably this much through. It is because I am ingesting it on a daily basis. It is close to 300 pages, and what I'm treating it as is a type of daily meditation. There is a daily text known amongst the Jehovah Witnesses, and every day they ingest little bits of biblical knowledge along with a certain interpretation, and that's essentially the gist of what I'm doing with this book. I'm sure that there's other denominations that do the same exact thing, but specifically, this is my version for Seneca's. And I just want to gleam over what I read yesterday and share it here with you. Under letter 7, it begins with a thesis. Essentially, it seems like Seneca is charged with a financial obligation to his ward, Epicurus. Oh, I'm sorry, not Epicurus. He is writing to his ward.
2 hours later.
That's how you can tell it's just all freestyle. I'm sure it is somewhere here. I am just not finding it. I just see him continuing to call him his friend. I'm sure I'll find it once I'm editing this video. Excuse me. Okay. The writing he is submitting to his charge for the daily meditation that he gives him. He starts it off by essentially giving a warning. You ask me to say what you should consider it particularly important to avoid. My answer is this: a mass crowd. Essentially, the gist is bad associations spoil good habits. I'm sure we've all heard that from our grandmother, and it's even reaches up to the upper echelon. He even advises his ward to not seek the comfort of a crowd, since he believes he's not even ready to basically allow his will to be influenced by others. The larger the size of the crowd we mingle with, the greater the danger. Ruinous to the character as sitting away one's time at a show, through the medium of entertainment that vices creep into one's with more than usual ease. A single example of extravagance or greed does a lot of harm. Alright, now audio is going. My AirPods died and then it canceled the quartering, so it's my fault for taking too long, not gonna lie, but okay. A single example of extravagance or greed does a lot of harm. A companion with a malicious nature tends to rub off some of his rust, even on someone of an innocent and open-hearted nature. You must inevitably either hate or imitate the world, but the right thing is to shun both courses. You should neither become like the bad because they are many, nor be an enemy of the many because they are unlike you. Retire into yourself as much as you can. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those who you are capable of improving. The process is a natural one. Men learn as they teach. And that is very true. He ends his letter in usual debt so far as this letter is concerned, and the other two you are to regard as an advance on account. To me, says Democritus, a single man is a crowd, and a crowd is a single man, who, when asked what was the object of all the trouble he took of a piece of craftsmanship, when it would never reach more than a few very good few people. A few is enough for me. So is one, and so is none. In essence, this is the reason why we must be careful of crowds, why I'm careful of looking at anything comment related, at least up to this point that I'm at right now. I needed to find my own baseline nature, and then I would subject myself to the will of a certain mass. The greater the mass, the greater the influence. And if this influence becomes even greater, then there'll become more people that could potentially influence me back. And we have to be careful, as Seneca says. This is a daily meditation, and it's something that I daily grapple with, and I think for a good reason. He ends it with, I am writing this, he says, not for the eyes of the many, but for yours alone. For each of us is audience enough for the other. Lay these up in your heart, my dear Lucilius. What you may scorn the pleasure that comes from the majority's approval. Lucilius, that's the name of his ward. The many speak highly of you, but have you really any grounds for satisfaction with yourself if you are the kind of person the many understand? Your merits should not be outward facing. And that correlates perfectly with the themes present in Anthem. She explicitly states towards the end of the novel, I owe nothing to my brothers, nor do I gather debts from them. I ask none to live for me, nor do I live for any others. I covet no man's soul, nor is my soul theirs to covet. I am neither foe nor friend to my brothers, nor such as each of them shall deserve of me. And to earn my love, my brothers must do more, much more, than to have been born. I do not grant my love without reason, nor to any chance passerby who may wish to claim it. I honor men with my love, but honor is a thing to be earned. What is my joy if all hands, even the unclean, can reach into it? What is my wisdom if even the fools can dictate to me? What is my freedom if all creatures, even the botched and the impotent, are my masters? What is my life if I am but to bow, to agree, and to obey? But I am done with this creed of corruption. So that's every day for me. I did say we have 3 books. Number 3. We have this book called Total Focus. Make Better Decisions Under Pressure by a former Navy SEAL sniper turned CEO by Brandon Webb. Full honesty time. I got this book because I saw it on a YouTube video where XXXTentacion was talking to his fans.
Will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you that care.
And he was like bearing his soul for real.
It's okay to be annoying. In order to
And this book was like a quick glimpse on the floor. Just quick. I'm going to show it if I can find it. And I looked through the comments and I was like, what book is that? I need to find that book. I need to know what he was reading. Total Focus he was reading. And I got it pre-owned. And this is also maybe why I don't like buying pre-owned. I got through to the introduction to chapter 1 and then stopped. I don't know. It didn't grab me, and from what I remember, it was a little kind of like, I don't know, action movie-ish. Maybe there's some gems in here, but I include this and I kept it with me. Also to show that it's okay to have like duds for yourself. It's okay to maybe think something is interesting for a little bit and then completely put it to the side, at least to me. That could be seen as a fickle nature, for sure, granted, but it speaks more to me than doing something that just doesn't call to you anymore, and be honest about it. I hope I will get to this, but I also wanted to talk about this because it made me think of a crazier influential book that I'm going to talk about soon called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And I have a story time to also go with it, so I hope you'll be with me once I share that. Thank you so much for being here. I'm probably yapped for long enough. I really appreciate any supporter, but according to Seneca, I also do this for no one. I appreciate any of you out there that are also shining your own lights. You know, we need more of that in the world for sure. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Purpose. No one can create your purpose for you. No one can tell you who to be.